is Thursday, the 19th. They're beaning. What did they do? 80 or 85 acres yesterday. They went late till like 11 o'clock. They started at 11 a.m. or 11:30 and they went till about 11 or close to midnight or something. I can't remember. I was working though, so I wasn't out here. Just the wagons. And then they got going this morning. So if we can keep doing 80 to 100 acres a day, we'd be in really good shape. Drive back here and see what they got going on. But oh yeah, almost got a full cart back here. Check back in a second. Looks like they're changing a sickle or something. Well, we changed out a couple sickles and whatnot on the head, and we're back rolling. Brian was operating today. He will be operating most of the day, 90% of the day. I'm just going to take over here for an hour or so while he eats lunch back at the dump, at the bin site there. So we got her in first gear. We're in some pretty extreme hills, so the combine really dogs when it's in second gear. So pushing right along though, it's going pretty well, it looks like. Just kind of doing a few minor adjustments to the reel and whatnot, kind of fine tune it in for me at least. So I was trying to get the auto steer to work, and it didn't seem to want to engage or steer the one way, and that all goes back to that control box there. So I don't know what the answer is because they don't make that box anymore. They don't make those cables when we called in. So we're gonna have to figure something out, whether it's duct tape to hold it in just the right spot or what. But here we're going up a hill, slow down just a trinkle bit. Boy, the telemarketers are relentless today. And I can't even mess with them because it's the recording ones. The, hey, you qualified for another credit card, blah, blah, blah. And you can't even tell them to stop calling you. Woke me up like 3 different times. I should put my phone on Do Not Disturb and just tell, I'm on call for one thing, for like sonar team, dive team for the office. And just tell them if they want to wake me up, call twice. Because I can't keep doing these stupid telemarketers because they use local numbers, so it shows up like it's a local number. Woo! Gotta love it. So, this one got this second field polished off now, and then I'm gonna move into the big chunk, which is like 25 or 30 acres over there. But it's not one big square. It's kind of goofy shape, but it's one bigger piece. So, hopefully they can polish that off. I got about another half hour, 40 minutes before I gotta leave. You can probably see the old corn there. That's where we got stuck with the combine last year. Never got back to planting. The creek is just full. It's pretty full, and it hasn't rained in a while. But that's that government paid this the homeowner next to this land money to put that in, and it just screws this field up. Because I'm even sinking in a little bit here, and it hasn't rained in a while. So I'm opening this field up, the big field here. I put this side, I generally like to put this side on the outside of the field. Strictly because the air reel gizmo is on that side, and I don't want to get that hung up on a tree. You can see the fan vent area, it's just packed full. I cleaned it off and it packed full within about 2 minutes. It's just so dusty out here right now, so. Yeah, we're going through a low spot here. A lot of green weeds, just about killed it, and we're crawling. Let's try to take off again. We're losing a lot of ground power to the wheels, kind of sinking in a little bit, but I'm trying to make it work here. And that's the other thing, when you're edging a field, you got to try not to grab too much of the weeds from the edge. But check back in a second because I'm going through some down beans here. I got to pay close attention. Boy, it is dusty, but out of the corner of my eye, there's a folding chair laying in the field right there. That would not have been good to go through the combine. Actually, starting to think in my head here. First I was thinking fuel filter. This combine seems really doggy all of a sudden. I didn't have any issues over there on the hill. And then that last video I took, you know, I almost killed it. I lost a lot of ground speed, so I'm thinking possibly fuel filter. The other consideration I'm thinking is possibly the concave spacing needs to be changed, but we got to look at some stuff here. I got to take off for work though, so they're gonna have to look into that. But yeah, it's kind of weird. Here's that folding chair again. It's the same color as the beans pretty much, and 99% certain it's the fuel separator or the water separator or the fuel filter, because even when I had no load on it, it almost killed. So we're gonna switch that out here. Alright. Yeah, like I was saying, fairly confident it's the fuel filter, strictly because midway around this field when I was opening it up, started choking down. I just stopped right where I was back there. I'm walking back to the front, because even as I was turning around and there was no beans coming in the combine, it was choking down. So that leads me to believe that it's not a concave issue, because, well, first of all, it was doing fine in the other field and it's not in here. Beans are the same, 100 yards of difference. Second of all, yeah, there's no load. I don't even know where I was going with that, because I'm trying to, got too much stuff going on right now. But they're gonna switch that out and keep going. And I'm working tonight and then out here tomorrow. Okay, so you get more videos, but we are beaning, and we'll go from there. But thanks for watching, and we'll check you later. Took me about 10-15 minutes to drive home now, and he's already back up and running. It's not acting up as much as when I was running it. They changed the one fuel filter and it seemed to have done it. They don't have the other fuel filter, so he's gonna maybe go get it, but he's back up and running at, you know, normal speed, so that's good. I'm glad that I called them when I did, and they had it at the house when they moved over there. They brought a semi to stage for this evening to a different field, so that was it. And we'll keep rolling tomorrow. You'll see more videos, so check you later. Well, it's the morning after my shift here. I guess they ran into all sorts of trouble. They switched all the fuel filters, blew out the fuel lines, and it was still doing it after a while. So we got to figure out what's going on. I don't know if the fuel tank's not venting, or if it's locking up on itself, or if there's actually stuff in the tank that's plugging them up, but hopefully we'll get to the bottom of it today. There won't be any beaning until we figure that out, so wish us luck.